If you are a Nigerian in the diaspora and you've been longing to invest back home, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step, walk through on how to invest in property from wherever you are without being scammed. Secondly, I'm also going to deal with your fears because I know there are fears and that's exactly what is holding you back. And thirdly, and most importantly, I'm going to be offering you a free consultation on how you can go about buying your property from wherever you are without setting a foot in Nigeria genuinely and then owning your property, because it's one thing to buy and it's another thing to own or possess your property. My name is Uchechi, a real estate consultant based in Port Harcourt, but I cover other cities in Nigeria like Abuja, Lagos, Asaba, Enugu, just name it. We have properties around. So first off, let's start with your fears. Yes, I know the fears you have. Your problem is not the money. No, it's not that you don't have the money. You have the money, but because you're scared, because you've had so many horror stories of people being scammed, family members, duping their own brothers, their family members that have been sending money home, maybe for them to buy land and build houses for them, and these monies have been pocketed and put into other use without nothing to show for it. You've also heard that people were giving fake documents, people were giving fake allocation letters, and so many other horror stories that will scare you, that is now holding you back from wanting to invest in property. When you hear investment in property in Nigeria, the only thing that comes to your mind is scam, and you're afraid of venturing into it. But that doesn't mean that, because there are fears, there are scammers everywhere, that people are not investing. As I'm making this video, property transactions are going on. Diaspora clients are buying, investing massively in Nigeria, whether for personal use, investment purposes, for rental purposes, for agro business, just name it. People are investing. Your fears are not unfounded, and I agree totally with you 101%, because after all, if I'm in your shoes, I will still be afraid. I'll be scared, because you can't work hard to earn money abroad only to lose it in scam deal or property investment. Nobody would do that. No right-thinking person would do that. And that is why there is need for you to be cautious. And it is the right thing to do if I were in your shoes. Now, what is involved? How does it work? If you want to invest in property from abroad, what does it involve? First, we start by, what do you want? So we know your needs. First, you consider your budget. We consider your location of choice. Is it in Port Harcourt? Is it in Abuja, in Lagos, Enugu, Asaba? Then when we get to those locations, we begin to talk about the specific areas of those towns or cities where you want to invest. And then we also look at your purpose for the investment. Is it for personal use? Is it for investment purposes? Maybe you want to use it as a retirement plan or rental basis, or you even want your family to stay there or be managing it. Maybe you want to set something aside for your aged parents, or you want to engage in agro business. Whichever one you want must be clearly spelled out before we now begin to provide tailor-made investment opportunities that are suitable for your need. And after that, we begin to verify the developer or the property owner. So how genuine are they? We want to make sure that these properties are legal, free from government interest, government acquisition, government encumbrances, and there are no litigation surrounding any of such properties. And in other words, the property must be free from any legal tussle or land grabbing issues. So after the verification, we go in for it. We have two methods. So if you have a reliable ally here in the country, maybe a family member, a friend, or anybody at all that you can send for physical inspection of the property. Alternatively, we could do what we call virtual site inspection, where we'll call you, jump on a WhatsApp call, you connect with us from wherever you are, you view the property from there, you'll be carried along every step of the way. Now after the verification, then comes the purchase process. So you pay your money depending on the price, and after the payment, the verifications will be done. So all the documents you're supposed to get as a property buyer or an investor, from the receipt of payment, proof of payment, to the survey plan, title document, anyone that the property has, you would have access to all of them. And the soft copies will be sent to you upon completion of your payment. Then from the layout, which will be sent to you, soft copy, you choose your plot of choice. And from the plot number, your documents will be prepared. After preparing your document, soft copy will be sent to you for confirmation. And then the hard copy could either be sent to you physically if you want. Alternatively, it could be kept in the company's office or with your family member or anybody you choose. Whichever way you want, it will be delivered. This process does not mean that you as an independent individual would not do your own due diligence. That is trying to verify, check, do your background check on the developer and even the broker like me. Then the next stage is protecting and ensuring that you possess your property. Of course, after allocation, we could progress to the next stage. What do you want to do with this property? Are you going to be developing it? Because our services go beyond the sale of this property. We manage properties. We also construct. So if you want to start building, we can start constructing for you with the authorization though. If it is for agro, we also manage such. No matter what you want, we can always work with you. Each step of the process, you are fully involved. You're carried along. You are in the know of what is happening. And then we work together. So this is exactly how we've been doing it. Like I said, in fact, I have 3 clients that we are having the process of getting them properties in this country. They've not come to Nigeria. The ones I did before, the ones in Canada and the UK that have bought from me, they never came to Nigeria, but their documents, they've received them. Their plots are delivered to them. So they bought peace of mind, not pieces. They didn't buy problem. They didn't buy future legal battles. No. We've been doing this over time and we keep doing it because if what you've heard sounds like something interesting to you, if that fear is clearing, if there is something you picked out of this, call me or chat me or via the number on this screen so that I'll give you a free WhatsApp consultation and then help you to buy property from wherever you are in the diaspora seamlessly without you coming to Nigeria. And I'll deliver that property. I'll help you to own the property, to possess your property. That's why I'm here.